I've got a favorite family recipe to share with you today. I'm here with my youngest daughter, Caitlin. So she's gonna help me. And this is a recipe you need to save. I have this in my kind of go-to family recipe folder, and I make this at least once a week. I keep this on hand because it goes well with everything. I'll talk about that kind of towards the end. So we've got our quick and easy peanut sauce. And today I'm gonna double the recipe. In my notes, I'll include just the regular recipe. Today I'm gonna double it because what we'll do is I'll make this, we'll oftentimes serve it for the kids over brown rice or regular, just rice noodles, either way. And that takes about half the sauce, and then I'll use the other half to keep throughout the week, and then we'll use it for any number of things. One of my daughters likes sliced tofu to dip it in. I like to use like just chicken. So even hard-boiled eggs are like amazing with this sauce.
And I like noodles.
And you love the noodles. And sometimes they like to just put it on rice. There's a bazillion different things you can use this sauce for. It really is good. So you ready for our quick and easy peanut sauce? Only a handful of ingredients. Here we go. We kind of got them all right here. And we're gonna start with peanut butter. So the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons. We're going for 8. Now I just got this, natural peanut butter from Sprouts, from my health food store. So use whatever peanut butter you like. Ideally we're looking for something lower in sugar, which is kind of why I went with just the straight, pure ground peanut butter. I have tried almond butter for this recipe. If you're not a peanut butter fan, I personally usually almond butter would be my go-to butter as opposed to peanut butter. But I have to say, there's a certain taste to peanut butter, and when it comes to peanut sauce, really, my kids could tell the difference. So when I'm making it for the family, I opt for just this this awesome peanut butter. So again, use whatever peanut butter you like, but that's what we got going on. So the next, 2 cloves of garlic. Now, I could have, real cloves of garlic and chop them up, but I just don't do that. This is our Kirkland. I think we'll have this for like 10 years. I don't know. What do you think? I should probably replace it before 10 years. But we have this, I'm just gonna estimate. So 2 cloves of garlic. We're going for 4 cloves of garlic. I'm just gonna put a scoop of that in there. Okay, garlic. Then next, coconut aminos. I am in love with coconut aminos. This brand specifically, Big Tree, so good. A little bit sweet. So coconut aminos, if you're not familiar with them, replace, say, soy sauce in a lot of recipes. Sometimes you might see liquid aminos as well. Coconut aminos are a little bit sweeter and they have less sodium. So coconut aminos to me are definitely a good go-to. So this recipe calls for 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna use 2 because again, I'm doubling it because this stuff is awesome. Oh, I know an ingredient I forgot to get out. Okay, next we've got sriracha. Yeah, now this is the hot stuff, okay? True hot stuff. So you have to decide how spicy you like it. This recipe calls for half a tablespoon.
I want a noodle.
Yeah, my kids, they like a little bit of kick, but not too much. So when I go doubling the recipe, I will do a scant tablespoon. I will not do a full tablespoon because when I make it too spicy, it's way too spicy for them. Then next, you can use a tablespoon of honey or pure maple syrup. Now I prefer pure maple syrup. So I'm doing, again, 2 tablespoons because the recipe calls for 1. So we got pure maple syrup coming in right now. And we're almost done. We need 2 more things. Sesame oil. Oh boy, forgot to get this out. Okay, so here's some toasted sesame oil. Now this recipe calls for half a tablespoon. So we're gonna do 1 tablespoon. You wanna do it? Okay.
Yeah.
So pouring 1 tablespoon. Here, I'll hold it. Yeah. Okay. And this definitely, don't skip this, if you can get it. Honestly, just get yourself a bottle because I promise you'll make this recipe again and again because it is that good. And then next, we add a little acidity with some lemon juice. So the recipe calls for half a tablespoon. I think probably 1/2 lemon will give us about a full tablespoon of lemon juice. We're gonna give that a great big squirt. Can you manhandle this, babe? You got it. A little bit harder. We're almost there. All right, so you want some lemon juice. There have been times that I usually have fresh lemons on hand in my house. There have been a couple times that I didn't. And I'll be honest, I substituted just a splash of OJ just for a little acidity, but you do want that. That's probably enough, actually. You do want that in the recipe. And then next, 5 tablespoons of water. And that's just going to liquefy this a bit. So I could never, you know what? We're just gonna add some water. I'm just gonna estimate. That seems like 10 tablespoons, doesn't it?
10?
Yeah, because we're doubling the recipe.
Oh.
Yes. So I've got my little Ninja. We're gonna blend this up and then it's done. Sometimes I'll put this in little tiny individual like Tupperwares so that we have it just throughout the week to kind of grab one. Usually I'll just keep it in one great big Tupperware. I've done the calculations. I can include the nutritional information. This would make, when I don't double the recipe, I think this makes about 9 servings. And then I usually just measure out a tablespoon at a time. This is amazing if you take over rice noodles. So that for me is like a 4-minute weeknight dinner that I would make for my kids. They love it.
Can we make some for tonight?
Yeah, we can make some for tonight. And then also very good on tofu. If you eat tofu, I don't eat a ton of tofu, but when I do, I love it with this sauce. Just quick pan seared with a little bit of Pam and then just the sauce on the side. I love it with egg whites, hard-boiled eggs, chicken, any kind of protein, even zucchini noodles. And there's a lot of different ways you can use this sauce. So I hope you give it a try and enjoy it. I think you will. It's definitely one of our family favorites. We'll blend this up after we stop the video. How about that? All right, so until next time, enjoy this recipe. Bye. Can you say bye?
Goodbye.
Okay, ready, go. Ah. Oh, there we go.